guys, welcome to Overcrest. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jake.
And we've got a pretty solid episode for you guys today. We got some news to talk about. And then I think I'm going to do a little bit of a tail end of the episode with some Drivers Club exclusive content. I've got like a little mini thing to do. Yeah, it's really fun. It's you should sign up for the Drivers Club and then you can participate in such activities. So we're going to talk about some news this week. This is not the most pressing news of the month. You know, I don't do like the most pressing news. It's just
this just in. Red alert.
Nope. Well,
special news bulletin.
Nope, none of that. It's just kind of stuff we care about. So, did you hear about what happened at the National Mall?
Tell me.
A tragic story came out of Washington, D.C. this week. On September 17th, a man was killed while unloading one of the most famous cars in the world. Mm-hmm. Andy Warhol's BMW M1 Art Car. This happened on the National Mall, which of course is
DC.
Yeah, DC. The car there was it was for the Haggerty Foundation Cars at the Capitol exhibit. Police say the man was trapped under the car coming off the trailer. Ooh. Medics tried to revive this guy, but he did not make it. And it says, I'm trying to figure out what happened. I couldn't really find out. It says under the car coming off the trailer.
Right. How do you...
Not like he got like poked with it.
And it wasn't like, I think in the story I saw a photo where it looks like it's just like a small enclosed trailer. Like it's not like a super high semi lift gate thing.
Yeah. So I didn't want to pull any of that footage because I don't want to see it, but I just want to give a little background here. Mr. Producer, play the Warhol clip. Mrs. Producer, play the Warhol clip. In 1979, BMW gave iconic artist Andy Warhol, I'll play it. There we go. Gave iconic artist Andy Warhol a brand new M1 and told him to go nuts. And unlike the other art cars of the era, which were carefully wrapped or painted by teams of assistants, Warhol just picked up brushes and attacked the car himself. Only 23 minutes later, it was covered in wild strokes meant to capture motion and speed.
Can you explain to me Warhol? Like, I need an explanation of Andy Warhol.
For anyone who doesn't know, Andy Warhol was the face of pop art in the 60s and 70s.
Man, that was a good lead-in. We didn't even know that was happening. Okay,
you know me so well. He took the ordinary soup cans, Coke bottles. Look at that thing on track, Jake.
Yeah,
soup cans, Coke bottles, celebrity headshots, and turned them into high culture. He ran a New York studio called The Factory that became a hive for artists, musicians, drag queens, and misfits. Warhol wasn't just painting pictures, he was building a whole scene, turning consumer goods and pop icons into art while blurring the line between fame and product. By the late 70s, he was a gay cultural icon, a provocateur, and one of the most famous artists alive, which is exactly why BMW asked him to put his fingerprints, literally, on that M1. And then, as you saw in the clip, this part blows my mind, the car went racing. Le Mans, 1979, and finished 6th overall. So you've got this bizarre overlap of contemporary art history and motorsport history in one car. That is why it is so famous, and that is why it is treated like a rolling museum piece. This is what makes the accident even heavier. Warhol painted it to embody speed and danger, and decades later, it wasn't 24 grueling hours in France that proved fatal. It was a loading ramp in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, so unfortunate.
And the cruel joke of it all is now the provenance of this thing isn't just painted by a gay pop culture icon raced to Le Mans. It's painted by Andy Warhol, gay pop culture icon, inventor of the soup can and Marilyn Monroe's famous paintings, Studio 54's court jester, patron saint of crystal cocaine and velvet ropes, raced a Le Mans car, and also flattened a poor guy on the National Mall.
Yeah.
This car has never been for sale and probably never will be. It's owned by BMW. It's in their collection.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like all their art cars are. And they treat them like crown jewels. It's BMW art car stuff is like, I know that Mike Burrows and Andrew Ritter, if you go look this thing up on like the M website, I think the photos there are shot by Andrew and Mike from Stanceworks.
Really?
Yes. They're the ones,
Wow.
I think they're the only people to ever photograph this car properly, like photograph it. It's really cool. We should have them on to talk about that experience sometime. I think Mike might have on a different podcast. Anyway, but if it ever crossed an auction block, the numbers would be absurd. And we can kind of speculate here a little bit. Other conventional Warhol pieces from the same era, when I mean conventional, like canvas, like hangs on the wall, soup cans, Marilyn Monroe.
None of it, let's be honest, none of it was conventional, which is why I still don't get Warhol.
Yeah, art is a whole thing. I think the art community that pays money for this stuff is a lot smaller than you would think. And I think there's a lot of reach arounds that happen in the art world with values and like pumping other people's stuff up and, you know, bidding things. And I think it's a little incestuous little environment.
And money laundering, you know.
I'm sure there's some. I don't think that's, I mean.
I'm going to go in the other room and get a Band-Aid. I'm bleeding.
Just suck it up. Just put it on your jeans. You're not leaving.
I know. Well,
dude, it's a tiny small blood.
I hear you can still see me as I grab it.
Other more conventional Warhol pieces from the same era have brought $60 to $100 million, Jake. Wow. And this isn't just canvas on a wall. It's a Warhol you can drive. The only art car he painted entirely by hand, actually the only car he ever painted, and the only one that actually went racing at Le Mans. Conservatively, it would be worth $50 to $100 million, maybe more. But to put that in perspective, it might be more because of, what's the most expensive car ever to sell, Jake? Do you know?
I believe it's the 250 GTO.
That was $70 million. The 250 GTO.
Yeah.
In 2022, the 1955 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe sold for $143 million. There's only two.
When was this?
2022. This is the most expensive car ever auctioned. It's not the GTO like everyone thinks it is.
Yeah, no, and I had never heard of this. So it's like the Gullwing SLS coupe.
Yeah.
But, clearly different. I like that front end.
Oh, look at the dual spares in the rear.
Dual spares? Why?
I don't know. Because you're doing stuff.
Don't have any room for... Look at
the guy that...
intake thing. That's cool.
There's two of these cars, and I guess the guy spent years trying to lobby Mercedes to sell one of them because Mercedes owned both. And now it's in some private collection, never to be seen. You'll never see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that car never carried the cultural weight of Warhol's signature, never raced door-to-door at Le Mans, and never committed murder. And if we're being brutally honest, the recent tragedy will probably only make it more infamous.
Yes.
The first 100%. Warhol that killed somebody. Because in the twisted math of the art world, every body count bumps the price.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. The thing's worth more money now that it killed somebody.
It probably is.
It's like Christine, but in real life. Maybe the car was in love with the guy that was the transporter guy.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and the car just had enough
or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
And the guy's like was gonna go home to see his wife, and the car's like, no, you're not. 9.
Quit making light of this. No.
Yeah, well, you have to.
Speaking of making light, was that Andy's? Like, is that his standard hair? Like, is that he just has white hair?
That's him.
I don't get it. I don't get it. That's he just always had white hair.
Jake,
I don't understand.
You don't understand.
Too normie for art.
You are.
Way
You're
too normie.
You're too normie.
I don't get
you're
it.
Too sweater vest.
People.
You're too Birkenstock.
I'm fascinated by it. Like, I legitimately maybe should go like read a biography about Warhol because like I know him, I know what he did, I know why he's famous, but like
there's an entire
why do you have white hair? Why is it all straight and floofy?
There's one guy, and I don't remember what the percentage is, but there's one collector that owns like 50 to 60% of all Warhol pieces, and he's kind of the one that runs the ring on auctioning them off. So you have to imagine his entire portfolio is wrapped up on this. So he's gonna shill bid things. It's kind of like this, like I said, it's this reach around, incestuous, odd. There's only so many people that are paying $50 million for a painting, right?
Right.
And they probably also have like sex dungeons and $140 Mercedes and stuff like this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you, Jake, did you see, and I'm hoping you have a picture of yours. And I want you to, I know you're going to be ready to interrupt me as soon as I start talking about this. So bring it up after the article, okay? Okay. Do you remember the $125,000 Cayenne auction? Jake? Oh, fuck.
Oh, so that was Chris, not me, apparently, because I still see Jess.
No idea.
That was you. I think that
No
was
idea what happened there, but
okay.
that was
I was
that
like,
was,
oh,
that was
crap,
me.
that
Here
was
I am.
me.
All right,
It's not.
Jake.
All right, I'm not going to interrupt you.
Do you remember the $125,000 Cayenne auction? Do you remember this?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. Yes.
Cars and Bids had a result that makes no sense on paper. None.
Yep.
A 2014 Porsche Cayenne. This is not a turbo.
Nope.
This is not a GTS.
Nope.
This is a Touareg.
Well,
yes,
yeah,
it's the same.
It
has a manual.
VR6 that had the manual with it, and they're not that rare. It's not like one of one.
No,
they're not that rare. Like I was looking and almost bought one of these last year.
It
for
sold
like
for
$15,000.
Sold for
$20,000.
$125,000. This thing sold for.
Yes,
that is more than double the original sticker price. It's also about 7 times higher on average than what these things usually bring. Here's proof. A 2012. This is all within this year. So this is this year's auctions. I went and dug these up. 2012 manual Cayenne on the same site, Cars and Bids, $18,000. The 2013 GTS, 4.8 liter V8.
Yeah, that's
$20,000.
the V8.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a 550 horsepower Turbo S, top dog. This is the big boy.
Yeah.
Is that what you had?
I had the Turbo, not the Turbo S.
Oh, poverty.
Well,
top dog
they
of its
didn't make
day
a Turbo S my year.
in your year, $28,000. In modern times, 2019 Cayenne Turbo is $51,000. And this V6, like I said, it's a Touareg. It's a fucking Touareg retrimmed, which is fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Just hammered for more than twice that. $125,000.
It's funny. I was literally looking and shopping. Like I still kind of want a manual Cayenne, and so I was looking around as this was live, and I was like, "What? What?" So I was watching this live, and I was like, "What?" Well, there went my hopes of ever owning one. I guess for some bizarre reason.
This is such an outlier. The comment section itself turned into a madhouse.
It was
nearly
ridiculous.
800 people tried to explain the unexplainable. Almost 800 comments. Was it money laundering? Was it two bidders playing chicken with their wallets? Or is it just a fever dream of an auction platform that exists to make weird results happen? Maybe it's someone that just really liked green. I can't.
It doesn't make any sense.
Here's the thing. Everybody's like, there's no way this auction goes through. No, the guy was just fucking around and he's not going to pay. Like two people just screwing around.
Right.
Right.
I read that too.
They paid. They paid. Hey, everyone. Following up from Friday's auction, the Cayenne has been paid for in full by the winning bidder. Stay tuned for my next listing on Cars and Bids. A 2015 Lexus LS 600 HL coming soon.
Who cares? Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
So it was legit. It was real. How it got that high?
Is it? I don't know.
Don't know.
There's something wrong there. It's $100,000 more than it should have cost.
Yes, but it was more than just the one guy that like bid himself up or something. You know what I mean? It takes more than one person to bid a car up.
Yes.
That's what doesn't make sense.
Unless, of course, you're the seller and then you're the same person bidding the car up.
Yeah, but like then it'd be
still
three
two,
people.
yeah.
You don't, but like
people.
even like you have to go like that. You have to
I know.
keep one upping.
It makes no sense.
It's
absurd.
Yeah. It is ridiculous. It is absurd. I wanted
Do you think it was two buddies? Like two super wealthy rich guys that were like, ha, and then money's relative, dude. Like if you have hundreds of millions of dollars and you're some rich dude and your buddy also have hundreds of millions of dollars and you know that your buddy wants this, so you create a fake account to outbid him and then
because the guy
and
I
then
don't
you
think
show
had
up at
any
his house
history,
later,
right? Did the guy have any history on the site? Either of them?
I didn't look that deep. But imagine like if you were both ultra rich and it was you and me and you really wanted it. And I bid on it and I want it. And then I show up at your house for dinner in your car that you always wanted. And it cost me $125,000 to do it.
Yeah. But it'd be worth it.
In no world, but I don't know. The life of the rich.
It doesn't make sense.
All right. Give me a couple ads, Jake. Give me a couple ads. What do you got?
Couple of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that does make sense is shopping at FCP Euro. FCP Euro is an online retailer of OE, OEM, genuine aftermarket, and performance parts.
These are not
for
overpriced.
European cars.
These
Not at all. They do have parts for that overpriced car, though.
The manual Cayenne?
They have
parts for it, I'm sure.
They have Porsche, BMW, Volvo, Audi, Volkswagen, and more. Catalog has over 275,000
They better update
unique
their
products,
prices on the Cayenne catalog.
right? To reflect that, but
Yeah,
only
just-
for the base model with the manual transmission.
Exactly.
Yeah. They, of course, also have the Exert assembled kits to make shopping simpler. Plus, every product they sell is backed by a lifetime replacement guarantee, even where items like wiper blades, brake pads, and oil filters. With the opening of their distribution center in Mesa, Arizona, FCP Euro is now shipping parts from both coasts, serving most of the country in 3 days or less with the free shipping option. We, of course, know and love the guys over at FCP Euro. We can vouch for them. They're real people behind the company who are not only passionate about the cars and what they do, but also us, the people, the customer, putting you first. Check them out at fcpeuro.com and take advantage of free shipping on any order over $49.
Yes. Okay. So Andy Warhol was not a
What's
minor.
with the hair, Chris?
He had childhood illnesses, including a pigment disorder, severe acne that made him appear similar to an albino, along with baldness led him to wear wigs. While his pale skin and unique silver wig became iconic features, they stemmed from these early health issues.
Okay, so it's a wig.
And cultivating his public image.
Right.
So he's bald.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. This is an I was right after all. This is, which I love.
Because you wouldn't put in the story, Jake was right after all.
Well,
Those get
when you prep the
on the
news,
cutting room floor.
you can do that. Yeah. When you can be right when you make this. BMW just confirmed what I have been saying for years. China is the reason their design language went off the rails.
This. Chris,
The
you
massive
weren't
grills-
right about this. Everyone was right about this.
Oh, I was an early adopter on this one.
No.
Grills-
I was the one that told you this. I was
No!
like, do you know why the grills? Yes, it's
No.
because the
No.
Chinese market
This started
are not
with the
able
crystal-
to differentiate between the different brands external. I remember telling you this whole thing.
This is me. I said
it's not.
this.
I
absolutely
explained
did.
this to you.
I said that this is what you get when an entire culture of people who only recently got the right to drive and have no generational car culture to shape their taste are suddenly have the money to buy luxury cars. This is me. Don't steal my glory.
You said that. But it is because, like, the big grills and stuff, that's simply because they don't have the historical context and knowledge of, like, this is a Ford, this is a BMW, this is a
no
brand.
generational
They all
car
just look
culture.
the same. Right. And so they really needed to just, like, make it hyperbolic, ridiculous, crazy.
There's no
to be
subtlety
like,
and no restraint to any of it.
That's
Bigger is
BMW.
better, flashier is better.
It's
and
ridiculous.
BMW follow
You
the
can't
money.
claim this as you being right because
it is
I'm
100%.
pretty sure I said it before you.
Everyone go in the Discord and tell Jake he's wrong. Just
what?
You're wrong.
Okay, post the episode.
Oh, please do, because this So
Right,
I want to
anyways.
continue here. This is
So this is BMW confirming it?
Yeah, it
Or
says
what? They're
at
just
the
saying,
launch
like-
of the new iX3, BMW design chief Adrian Van Hooydonk was asked if the grills
great
had
name.
gotten too radical. He said, quote, "No, because it depends on where you are in the world. In certain areas in the world, like China, it is good. People are still asking for big grills. So this is sort of the tricky situation that you're in as a global brand."
Then make two different grills. Make a Chinese market and a rest of world grill.
Costs too much
That's
money.
the solution.
That costs too much money. You can't do that.
It's one plastic part. Let's make everything behind it still the same and make them just like snap in.
Have you seen people that shrink them down in Photoshop?
They
Like,
do look ridiculous though, because
doesn't-
then it's just like so much like white space or panel.
It's not
way
good.
too big. Way
Yes.
too big.
Not at all. Well,
Just
anyway,
ridiculous.
I was proved right.
Chris,
again.
do you know how big they are? Those
BMW?
grills are so big that you need a navigation app even to get around them. And if you're
Oh
looking
my
for the
God.
best navigation app, Look
Oh,
no further than Onyx.
did you
Off-road.
just
They have
come up
over
with that? You're on your own?
750,000 miles of trails and
Wow.
all modern BMW grill profiles. So you can actually make your way around the car
You can
without getting
traverse
lost in the grill.
You
It's
can
great.
traverse
It's
the
so
grill
good.
with Onyx.
Yes, it is. You can explore without worrying about cell service or getting lost in your BMW grill. The app features trail ratings, detailed information, and a discover tool to help you find trails near you. There's also all these cool different layers, such as, public and private land boundaries, cell service. You can know where you're going to be in and out of service and plan ahead. You can have the wildfire layer you can activate that helps you avoid active wildflowers and smoke. And
wildflowers. I like wildflowers, though.
I know, active
They're pretty.
wildflowers. That would be a good. Let's talk to them and say, okay, wildfire layer. That makes sense. Wildflower layer.
I want to
That's
know where the
even
flowers
better.
are flowering. I want the beautiful
Yes,
pasture.
where
I
the
want to
active
recreate the sound of
wild
music.
flowers. With tools like Route Builder, waypoint marking, real-time updates, and route sharing, you're fully equipped for any venture. You can try it for free for 7 days. Download it on Onyx Off-Road today.
All right. Where are we at here? Mercedes-AMG is saying their next electric performance car is going to be so far ahead of the game, Jake. So far ahead of the game, which is hilarious because being ahead of the game all the time is part of the problem.
Right.
Every company wants to sell you the future when people
That's a
actually
weird
want is a car that
looking-
feels alive right now. Nobody
Can
ever
we
fell in love with a car
also-
because it was futuristic. They fell in love because it made their heart move. Go ahead, Jake.
Can we also pull up like a split screen of
a catfish?
Catfish? Yes, I literally was going to say
exactly.
a catfish.
Yeah.
Because that is what that car is right now.
Oh, my God. Let's be honest. Mercedes doesn't exactly have a stellar record. The EQ stuff, the EQS, EQE, EQC appliances. Rolling iPads with 3-pointed stars glued to the front. There it is. There it is.
Perfect.
Oh,
It's
my
so
God. That is
perfect.
it. That is. Oh, my God. That was the Mercedes.
And then, perfect.
Go and try and find the EQC stuff on the road. It's like looking for a unicorn because nobody bought them. Meanwhile, Tesla's been eating their lunch and Porsche figured out somewhat how to make the Taycan feel, well, kind of like a Porsche. So now AMG is promising this will be different. Built on the new AMG.EA platform, they're calling it the best electric V8.
EA, Electronic Arts.
Which means what? A car with fake gear shifts, artificial noise.
Say that last thing again. This is the best
car electric V8. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
they know how to build real V8s. I don't.
Dumb. And also, why does the mouth light up?
I don't know.
Did you see that? Why does the mouth light up?
It's so bad.
The best electronic V8. That's literally what they said.
What is the rear end looks great. Oh, never mind. Go back.
Is there no
cool.
rear?
I like this.
There's no rear window?
No.
Go 2 more photos. Keep going. One more.
This is obviously some sort of concept.
There's no
so
rear window glass.
Legally, that's not going to work. That must be.
This is the designer.
That's the guy. That's the guy.
Catfish connoisseur.
All right. Tell me about Nokian Tire, Jake.
I'm just baffled by this thing. Here's how
see the tires
remember
too?
how I told you can make an electronic V8? Like you can do that by using actually like a piston configuration, and then it's just electromagnets that'll push the piston down. You know what I mean? I talked about this because you'd have the same similar sound profile and it'd actually be mechanical, and then you can use gear shifts and be limited by inertia of the mechanics. It wouldn't be as efficient, but at least you'd be like, no, it's electric, but it does actually have a V8, a revolutionary new power plant that uses pistons and has the sound.
I wonder what kind of energy would be needed to generate an electromagnet that would repulse the top of the piston or whatever, repulse the rod at such an incredible force. Like what kind of energy would be, how many joules of energy would be required there?
Right, it's what an electric motor is. It's just magnets pulling the assembly in a circle as opposed to...
Yeah, but you're changing it from a rotational movement into a vertical, lateral movement. Yeah,
correct.
I wonder what that would be.
I'm
interested. That sounds interesting.
Wouldn't that be cool? Let's do that instead. It's cool only because you're trying to mimic like an archaic design in that instance. Like it doesn't work, but This is all what they're trying to do anyways. If they're calling it an electric V8, at least do this so it's something cool and different and actually is an electric V8.
Tell me about Nokian tire, Jake.
They're not stupid. They don't have gimmicks. They actually have amazing tires.
You know what time it is, Jake? What time is it?
It's winter tire time.
It's time to go get your winter tires. Yeah.
Yeah, don't wait until the last minute.
The marketing's working. I'm calling them winter tires instead of snow tires now. You notice that?
Right.
It used to be just, I need to get some snow tires. Now we're getting winter tires because they're for the whole season.
Correct.
Not just when it's
matter.
snowing.
Yeah.
If it's below 50 degrees, if you're below 50 degrees, you should have winter tires.
Correct. Yeah, the compounds are different. It's all different. And if you haven't ever driven on a dedicated winter tire, it is mind-blowing. I feel like that is the biggest thing if people don't realize and have never done it. Like, it does make a difference.
Well, that's because tires aren't necessarily fun to buy.
No.
You know, like what if you had one pair of shoes to wear and they were like your favorite shoes, but you always had to get new soles for them? You wouldn't ever look forward to getting new rubber on the bottom of your shoe. You just wouldn't. You'd be like, I mean, your nice boots. You ever get them redone on the bottom, like rehealed or resoled?
Yeah, I have.
It's not fun. You're like not looking forward to that. Tires are not necessarily romantic part of the car, but it's very important. And gosh, is it awesome in the snow.
And if you have Nokian's new Surpass AS01 as well, if you're not in the snow belt or winter belt, I guess winter belt, that doesn't work that context.
No, I don't think that
regardless,
happens.
The Surpass AS01 is a high-performance all-season tire made specifically for drivers who want the most out of their car without sacrificing capabilities when the roads get slick, right? So this is a performance tire that also works in all season. This is not like a DOTR slick compound, anything else. This is like the best of both worlds. It has a 55,000 mile warranty. It offers Nokian tires pothole protection. If you happen to damage your tire beyond repair, Nokian will replace it for free. No questions asked. It has the dedicated grip of the performance tire. Won't leave you stranded. It's the best of the best from that perspective. And they also have, of course, your winter tire lineup. Check them out at NokianTires.com.
All right. Did you know that there's a new fastest ever production car?
No. Actually, I did read this.
China's BYD just built the fastest production car in the world.
Did I see this thing? I don't think I saw this thing.
Not Bugatti, not Koenigsegg, not Rimac, BYD. This thing is called, get ready for it.
Oh, no.
The Yang Wang U9 Extreme.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh my God, it is. What?
U9 Extreme. It just went 308 miles an hour.
Who cares? You're going to be embarrassed to drive it with the thing on the back that says Yang Wang.
The fastest Wang transporter in the world is by BYD. 308.4 miles per hour at the Papenburg test track in Germany. Don't they have any fast tracks in China? Build your own track, Yang Wang. For perspective, the previous record holder was the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, which did, it's got that quad turbo 8-liter, did 304. And that car made 1,500 horsepower and weighed 4,000 pounds, cost $3.5 million.
Else about the Yang Wang?
We're going to get there. Yang Wang beat it by 3.6, and every tick is like climbing Mount Everest when you're here. You know, if you're above these speeds, it's
exponential.
Tires. It's getting really, really hard. The stats are absurd. It has 2,978 horsepower. So you're telling me, you know what I'm about to say? It took twice as much horsepower for this thing to go 3.5 miles per hour faster.
I mean,
it's electric.
I don't know. Right.
It weighs 5,400 pounds.
I was gonna say there's more factors at play than just sheer
so
power.
Heavy.
Yeah, she's a hefty boy. Which I'm surprised with the tires then, because it's one thing for the tires to go that fast. It's another thing to hold that much weight and go that fast.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think this thing costs?
I don't care. I don't know.
Here's the kicker. They're only building 30 of these. The regular U9, which is not the extreme one, is $250,000. This extreme Wang you're looking at is hypercar money, easily into the millions, they say. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe that Yang Wang did it with some batteries, 4 motors, in a car that weighs more than a Chevy Tahoe.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bugatti needed 16 cylinders, 4 turbos, and 20 years of W16 refinement.
it's probably a better vehicle all around, I would say, than a Yang Wang. I don't think that's a stretch.
Why did these companies? and it's everything. Whether I get served an ad for a device or lingerie or whatever comes in my inbox, it's always this weird English, right? Don't all of these companies need to have an American dude that just reads the copy before it goes.
No. You cannot call it that.
Guys, in America, Wang means penis. What? Just tell him. Just tell him that Wang means penis. Why does it have to be called Yang Wang? It sounds like something you're doing to yourself. You've yanged your Wang, Jake.
And it's the extreme Wang.
It's the extreme Yang Wang.
Yeah, it's pretty extreme.
All right, BMW just came out swinging at Apple CarPlay. And I do not believe this story for a minute, but I have an alternative point to make.
Okay.
And I think you'll know what it is as soon as I read the quote. They're calling it a myth that everyone uses CarPlay. Stephen Durek, BMW's head of UI and UX, says their data shows most people end up using BMW's built-in nav instead of Apple Maps. Lie. They've collected info from maybe it's because they're checking Apple Maps and not Google Maps.
Well, or I was going to say they can't figure out how the interface even works, so they just look at it on their phone is most likely. That is much more likely.
There's probably a couple of those. They've collected it. Well, it's wireless CarPlay now. You pair your phone once, you get in, you turn the car on, it all comes on. It's not hard. They've collected info from 10 million vehicles, and the takeaway is people leave CarPlay on, but when it's time to drive anywhere, they're punching in addresses through iDrive.
No, they're not.
No way.
There is no way they're doing that.
I do not believe you. You are
sample
lying.
size was taken of those over 70 that still have their driver's license, and
BMW is leaning into this. Moving their new iDrive X and panoramic display away from supporting CarPlay and Android Auto altogether. They even flat out said they don't plan to support Apple's next-gen CarPlay Ultra.
Cool. Good luck.
I'm wondering what the licensing fee is to run this operating system on the car. I think Mr. Producer, look that up. See if there's anyone that knows.
Is there a licensing fee to have? Because you're just supporting it. You're supporting CarPlay. So I don't know if you need a license fee for that. Because you can buy... I don't know. Yeah.
Here's the part nobody's talking about. And this is a quote. Quote. People say they're driving all around and using CarPlay for navigation. I can tell you it's not true. We can see what our customers are doing, what controls they're using, and what kind of driving conditions they're using them. Jake, this should make your skin, what's it say? There is no licensing for Apple for using CarPlay. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Do not pay a royalty. Right. Yeah. The fact that, we have all the data. We know exactly when you're using it and where and how and when you're driving and how you're driving.
We can see what our customers are doing. Not just what app you pick, but how you drive, what apps you're using, what buttons you touch, when and under what conditions.
Let's be crazy.
Clear. This is not just BMW. We've been through this before.
Right.
Every car maker with a screen is watching you. Every press of the knob, every twitch of the wheel. You turn up the volume knob. You go to the grocery store. What music you're listening when you go to the grocery store is logged, stored, and sold under the guise of user experience. And it is not. It is commercial surveillance. You hand over 60, 80 grand. In return, you're not getting a car. You're getting a tracking device that works for you. Just like your phone. Is this thing that you pay $1,500 for is a device for which social media companies can turn you into a product. You are paying. It is the same thing. And your car is that way too. You're not the customer. You are the product. You're paying $80,000 so that BMW can decide to take away CarPlay because they have sketched out 10 million people aren't using it. And then they're selling it to the insurance companies. We've already been through this before.
Oh, yeah.
Stop buying this shit. I know I'm preaching to the choir here.
What are you going to do? Well, yeah, but what are you going to do?
I went
You
out
need
and
new
I
car.
paid $13,000 for a 2008 Mercedes W211 wagon. Has
A lot of
58,000
people
miles on it.
Most people like the idea of a new car with a warranty. It's got the latest
Oh,
and greatest.
shut up! This was $13,000.
Yes.
Nobody's buying a $60,000 car cash. People aren't doing it. They're getting a loan.
No.
They're
Right.
financing it, and they're
Because
paying
they want that.
They're paying $60,000 for a car, and then they're paying $15,000 in interest, so they can have a warranty when they could buy a $13,000 car and have $50,000 or $60,000 left over to pay for the repairs for the rest of your fucking life.
But people don't do that.
They're stupid. You still have to go to the dealer and get something fixed. You still have to go.
Yeah.
It's not like a new car doesn't break.
I know, but that is the mindset. That is the mindset.
People are dumb.
Yeah. But that is, I don't know.
My voice is back, Jake.
Yeah, apparently.
My voice is
apparently.
Volkswagen might be finally giving the Golf R the backbone it's been missing. Word is for the 25th anniversary of the Golf R.
The VR6.
Don't you wish, buddy? But this is almost as good.
It's gone. The VR6 is gone.
I know.
I don't care.
It's dead. Rip. Is getting Audi's turbocharged 2.5 liter 5-cylinder.
Ooh, good. I don't care.
Oh, yeah. You're kind of into that, aren't you? The same engine that makes the RS3 such a riot. That means 394 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque.
Does it come with a manual?
Stock.
Does it come with a manual? Does it come with a manual? Does it come with a manual?
I don't think so.
Does it come with a manual?
Mrs. Producer asked if this thing is going to be available with a manual.
It won't, because Audi doesn't make a transmission that bolts up to it that still has a manual.
Yeah.
So it's stupid. I don't care.
You don't care.
Great. You have an S3 that's a hatchback. Yay.
Here, let me play this clip while she looks this up. This is an actual clip of that car and the way it sounds.
Yeah, same exact thing.
Same thing. This is it.
Same.
Yeah. Yes. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it?
That would be.
Yeah.
But nope.
Okay, so that's not the RS3 engine, but that's okay. No, will not have a manual.
Of course not.
Yeah,
I
no.
told you.
Gosh, that's so lame. You freaking
hate it.
Dickheads.
Stupidness.
Right now, the hottest Golf R you can buy is the 333, which is just the EA 888 4-cylinder cranked up to 320 horses. Quick, sure. Tons of turbo lag, man. God, it's got so much turbo lag. But it doesn't light you up, obviously. Drop the RS3's 5-pot on, and you're talking 3.8 to 60 instead of 4.6. RS3 Nürburgring lap times.
Who cares?
Ah, man.
Nope.
Yeah, dude.
Nope.
It might not suck still.
Sure, whatever. I guess.
I'm I go back and forth on this for a daily driver. Do I need a manual? And then I remember that I'm thinking to myself right now how much I'm thinking about selling my 124 so that I can get a manual 190E.
Yeah,
because I just want the manual transmission.
Yeah.
I like the bigger car. It's quiet. It's nice. It's reliable. It's totally rust free. And I'm just like, I kind of I'd like to have a 190E because you know what else is I have the swap sitting over there. I've got the 190E manual swap. I got the drive shaft.
So
good old friend Bjorn got the drive shaft, transmission, pedal box, everything to do a manual swap. So here's what I've been thinking about doing. They have the 190E 16 valve, the one with the wing on the back. It's got the Cosworth engine in it, the 4-cylinder 16 valve. They made automatic versions of that, and they're much cheaper than the manual. I've got the swap. So I should buy one of those and then do the swap, and then I can have the problem is it's not the dog leg. The 16 valve had the dog leg, but whatever. Who gives a shit, right? The dog leg was a crappy transmission anyway. I've driven it.
Oh man.
Why don't you tell me about the Drivers Club, Jake?
Yeah, Drivers Club for as little as $5 a month. Ooh, look, I like the graphics.
Mr. Producer is on it. My gosh, what a lady.
You can support
Somebody should marry her.
Oh boy. Yes, and get awesome content. You can stop being a freeloader. You can be on the...
You don't get awesome content if you marry her, just to be clear with what you're saying here. This is Drivers Club.
Oh yeah, that's a distinction right there.
I only get awesome content.
And you'll get to hear whatever Chris is about to expound on us.
Yes, I've got a nice little thing here. Yeah, it's $5, $10, $25 a month. You can support the show. Guys, $5 a month. $5 a month. Quit being a cheapskate. It's $5. Everybody's got a million subscriptions to things. This is just a drop in the bucket, and you get to support your favorite podcast.
All right.
All right.
With that, we'll see you guys next week.
See all you freeloaders later.
Dying, so I'll be hot back on in 1 minute.
All right, Drivers Club members, it's just you and me sitting here next to the fireplace with a little old story. Jake's internet's dead, so you just got me and maybe Mrs. Producer. If I say something really dumb, she'll tell me I'm wrong. He was born in 1809 in Philadelphia. A boy among the soot and smells of a young American city, coal smoke from the furnaces, the salty tang of horse sweat, the reek and smell of oil lamps from whale blubber that burned late into the night. His family were Dutch immigrants, and like many immigrants, they worked with their hands. They made lamps.